Hi, and thanks for your interest in the Artemis Innovation Series. I am so pleased to be here with Heather Gamble, our CEO and co-founder of the Artemis Project, to introduce the series and to reflect a little bit on our theme, which is innovation in mining. So Heather, as the founder of the Artemis Project, you were the one that got all of this started, 6 or coming up on 7 years ago now, and you've had a chance to really see an evolution when it comes to innovation in mining. I'm curious to hear your thoughts around some of the themes that have emerged in the last few years from mining, as far as what's working, what's not.
Hi, thanks, Erica. I really appreciate the opportunity. And thank you to all of our audience out there for spending some time with us because it's more than worth your time. When I look back, I just feel it's that entrepreneurial spirit that's really driving innovation. Some forms, there's all kinds of innovation and there's short-term, long-term, disrupted, different. However, what I've seen, Erica, over the years, and Artemis, we really started full time after COVID. But what I've seen is that with the entrepreneurial attitude that each of our women-owned businesses bring to the table and I'm not even sure how they always do it, but they're ahead of the curve, and they're just ahead of the curve because of genuine curiosity. They
Mm.
want to be on the forefront. They want to be able to leverage whatever's out there, whether that's, global best practices, in new technologies, but it's that desire to stay ahead, be in front. And I think that really helps bring about innovation because you're always drawn to, hey, what's going on over there, learning about this, and then assimilating all that together and thinking, how could I put that into my business to evolve? And I guess that's what I see as well, is all of our women-owned businesses have evolved substantially over the past 3-4 years. And I think that's because of their curiosity, their commitment, their desire. And some of the big themes that we've seen, certainly the ones and one near and dear to my heart, is bringing more women into the industry and
Mm.
bringing more women, increasing the diversity. And you're going to hear a lot about that in our innovation series and what that really brings. And I remember first speaking about that, an inclusive culture and what did that do for the business? Now we've got so many proof points on what it does for the business. We don't have to business case that anymore, which I'm really,
Mm.
really pleased. And it's not a DEI effort, it's for business performance. So I've seen that evolution, and really for an industry that generally takes a long time to embrace for all, the known reasons, I've seen that happen so fast in mining. And I think we're on the precipice of really taking the industry and making it a showcase of an industry that is male dominated and how they really move to embrace true diversity and reflection across the organization.
Yeah, at the heart of that, maybe industry that's been traditional or resistant to change is really an opportunity to take it in the other direction and be innovative and be purposeful in growing and challenging ourselves to do things better. And I could not agree more with your characterization of the Artemis members. And it occurs to me as well that our audience, the folks in our
Mm,
sponsor companies, the
excellent.
mining decision makers, they too share this character of being curious, of being genuine in their desire to make a difference from their position and really open to trying things out, caring deeply for their people, wanting to do things differently, wanting to have an impact. So it's really an amazing opportunity to bring together those leaders, those decision makers with these solution providers to see what they can help with and how they can move things forward.
Right on. Like, that's such an important point, is that the mining decision makers that we work with, they're hungry for hearing about possibilities, And at the same time, they're running massive operations, have lots of things to do from day to day. So how can Artemis bring forward some of these great ideas in a way that they can get a taste of it and say, hey, I'd like to learn a little bit more about that, because it's really difficult to be able to communicate from a big business, big organization perspective with small, medium-sized businesses that have these incredible, innovative, just in their DNA ideas to share with them. So I think this is such a great opportunity. You're right on.
Well, thank you for allowing us in your inbox. As Heather said, our
Mhm.
innovation series, this very thing that you are participating in right now, is one way that we are looking to connect with you, to use your time really efficiently, and to bring you a slice of what's possible if you were to consider working with some of our Artemis member businesses. So we have curated a series. It will be landing in your inbox over the next few weeks, and we have curated it to your decision maker status, to your role. So if you're a CEO, we have a CEO lineup that you're going to get different women-owned business leaders talking about their solutions as it would relate to the problems that you're up against right now, the challenges that might be keeping you up at night, and how they can help you break through and find solutions on those and innovate together. COOs, safety people, HR people, exploration people, we've got your back. We've got a curated selection of our Artemis member businesses that we're inviting you to get to know. Invest a few moments of your time. None of these interviews are over 20 minutes. We wanted to make it as short and sweet as we could, give you the opportunity to decide whether you'd like to book a one-on-one conversation with one of these businesses to explore what collaborating might look like. So thank you for participating. And Heather, I'll give the last word to you.
Yeah, I'd like to build on that thought that you brought up earlier, Erica, and it's thanks to our decision makers that have been open to having a conversation. That's how it starts, with a conversation. Move, chat about some ideas and see what comes. And that's another theme I've seen. You bring
Mm.
them out in me, Erica, as we're talking here, but is the fact that there's no box solutions generally to what the women-owned businesses from Artemis are bringing. And they're able to adapt, be agile, to really make it work for each and every single of our sponsor organizations, because everyone is different, has different settings, etc. So I think this real, in the spirit of, I call it radical collaboration, really getting to the table, having those conversations and saying, hey, so what can we do together? And I just love that way of working. And I know Artemis member businesses, I've seen it over and over and over, and I've heard it from the decision makers they work with, is that they bring that spirit into the organization and then begin to create that or strengthen that culture in our mining companies as well. So we really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And want you to enjoy and look forward to having many more conversations with you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for being with us, Heather. And decision makers, if there's anything else that we can do for you, any other introductions or information about Artemis that you would like, please respond to this email to get in touch with Heather to learn more. Thank you so much.
Thank you.